Okay, before I go live, I want to tell you that if you are in a relationship with a narcissistic person, their only their only motive is to push you down, pull you down, make you feel bad about yourself, and to project onto you the things that they do. See, when they say that narcissistic people have no feelings, they actually do have feelings. They know they're guilty. They know what they're doing. But they're manipulative. If you are a victim of a narcissistic person, they'll have you living in a delusional world because they live in their heads. If you share your feelings with them, they'll turn around and throw your feelings back at you. If you let them see you cry, instead of comforting you, they'll find a way to make you feel, sorry, I'm walking, inferior. It has no end, because until you break away from them, that's when it ends. Until you say enough is enough of your insanity. Because when you are being a victim and you're being quiet and you're not speaking up and you're not speaking the truths and you're silently suffering in your head, thinking, am I wrong? Could this really have happened? Could this really have happened? Did I just see what I thought I saw? They want you to feel like that. They want you to feel like that. The answer is no, you're not crazy. No, you're not wrong. No, they did exactly what you said and what you thought. But here it is. Now you have, see, narcissistic people need a surrounding of people because they want to be in control. They don't care about the inner, what's on the inside. They care about how they look on the outside. So they'll do some things that you be like, to have you looking at yourself like you're the crazy one. But here it is. This is how you have to, I'm going to tell you, because they don't like it when you call them out on the truth. When you call them out on the truth, then they get all upset. They're hurt. They're so hurt. But what they were doing to you the whole time, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Your hurt did not matter. So I'm going to give you advice, okay? Because you're allowed to speak up. You don't have to be the victim, okay? Because when you are the victim of a narcissist, the way that it looks on the outside to everyone looking in, they're the victim. Well, they want to be the victim. Let them be the victim. Because they don't want to heal. Because they've been through this. Because they've been through that. And it's amazing to me how manipulative they could be. And very bad. There's no humility. There's no respect. There's no thank yous. There's no sorry. There's no, even if you could cook the best meal, and your narcissistic counterpart gonna cook the same thing, but want to cook it better. You'll notice things like you walk this way, then they start walking that way. Almost as if they like your shadow. Like they are your shadow. So then you have to constantly walk a different way. It's like they need the drama. They need the trauma. And they need it to be yours. They need that from you. They need your chi. They need your energy. You have become a supply. And then the people that are around them have become a cover. And you know what a cover does? A cover covers everything up. Okay? But here it is. Here's the trick. One, you got to know what type of woman you are. Sometimes you can't just run. I say it, if you have any warning signs, don't ever be too desperate to fall in love. Please don't, because there's a price to pay. Okay? And that price is your mental health. That price is your laughter, your smiling, your sweetness, your reputation. Your inner feelings about yourself, the things that you know about yourself. And then it's so weird because you end up, this is how you become almost entrapped, because you'll spend all day while they're performing. Excuse me, it's validation. While they're performing, and what they're doing is performing, because it's always who could yell the loudest. I don't know if they've ever understood that you could speak your truths. They don't like to hear your truths. They don't like it. And they spent all their life covering up who they are. Covering up who they are. And if you're not agreeing with them, or you're disagreeing with them, because you have a right to speak up for yourself. If they're doing something that is not right, you have a right, and you have a right to say, look, I see you. I see you. They hate that. They hate that. But here's how you get out of the mental, because it is a mental, it's a mental situation. It's a mental situation, okay? You have to detach your emotions. Attach your emotions first. Detach your emotions. Take your emotions out of it. You take your emotions out of it so that you could see with your eyes. Because, see, they're smart at nothing but pretending They're smart at lying. They know everything. And if you know something more than them, they're going to say you don't. And if you did something right and time went by, they're going to claim it. They're going to say, oh, yeah, and I did this. And nigga, you just erased my whole existence. That's what narcissists do. They want to take, they like you. They like you, right? They like the things about you, but they want to take the pieces that they like about you and take them from you and then tell you that you're not worthy. Once you start seeing, once you pull away with your emotions and you start telling yourself, you have to always, it's really hard. Because this is how they get you. They want you to respond to every little tiny, teeny, itsy bitsy thing they do. And they do things just so you can respond. And it doesn't matter what they do. It's called control, honey. It's called control. But what you need to do, I mean, you don't need to, but I'll tell you what helped me. What helped me is I took my emotions out. I see you, but not every time I see you, I'm going to call you out. I'm just going to see you and be quiet and not say a word. See, they love you when you are not saying a word. They love you. But the thing about that is, no, they don't love you. They don't understand really what love really means. Because love is not bashing somebody out. Love is not telling somebody that this is all they're worth. Love is not mind manipulation. Love is not fooling somebody. Love is not lying to somebody. Love is not allowing other people to do things to you that hell to the nana. See, they don't know about love. There's a difference between love and control. Okay? So you take your emotions out. Your emotions have to be out. And use your eyes. Pray to God. Pray to God, because sometimes he's the only one that'll pull you through. He's the only one that'll pull you through. Go somewhere where you can just talk. Don't sound if you sound crazy. Don't care if you sound crazy. Talk to God about it. Talk to God about it. And also write it down. Write it down. Write a log of everything. Because if you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. If you give them an opening, they're going to bust the door wide open, meaning, oh, you hurt me yesterday with the things you said, bitch, cunt. Ooh, I can't say that on, can I say that? Well, you know what they say, whatever they say. They call you everything besides who you are. They'll talk about you to everybody. They won't ever say that you changed your life. They will never say that you stopped doing things that you used to do. They'll never say that you did this good. They'll never say, I appreciate you. They'll never say, I'm proud of you. They'll never say things that make them look, because it's all about how they look. You understand? They want you to be a mess. They want you to be a mess. So it's all about how they look. So they won't say anything to you to make you look good, because it feels like you're taking away from them. So you will constantly be the one that's saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You'll notice yourself apologizing for shit. I cursed again. Sorry, excuse me. But you'll notice yourself apologizing for things for every little thing. Even if you didn't do nothing wrong, you still apologizing. Like, why are you apologizing? What did you do? You just walked in the room. They'll try to bash you. They want to see you lose. They want to see you lose. They want to see you lose. So they're going to bring out all of the worst things that they can bring out. Okay? But you have to understand, you can hate them if you want to. You can hate them if you want to. They like to have power over you. But one thing that they do is they show their moves. Okay, so I'm in that situation, okay? And he tells me, we got you nailed. We got you nailed. Because he doesn't want to take accountability. Because I'm not the type of person. And when I say I changed, I changed. Because I used to be a hands-on type of person. A real hands-on type of person. Disrespect me, I put my hands on you. But I've changed. I've changed. I used to drink. I don't drink anymore because I changed. They don't want to value you. And what's sad is that the people that cover up for them, they don't see. 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 Because if you're a narcissistic parent, you make it normal for the things that are not normal. They make it normal. They make it normal. It's not their fault. It's not the kid's fault. You know what I'm saying? But they make it normal. But at some point, you have to stand up for yourself. Because if it's a duck, it quacks. Okay? If it's if it's rain, it's wet. Okay? They want to make you have no self-esteem. And the weird thing is that they want to do it with a group. You got to have a group to make it to where they look so believable. Where they look so believable. And when I said that they can put you so low, they could put you so low. They could put you so low. They can. And it's hard. It's hard to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you got to say the truth. No matter what you say, no matter what comes out your mouth, it has to be the truth. And the truth hurts. Okay? But calling somebody a whore and a bitch and other words, pathetic, all the things that he is attracted to, does not define who you are. See, because who you are is in your actions. Who you are is in your actions, okay? So who you are is in your actions. It doesn't mean because they invalidate you and they have their whole intention was to invalidate who you are, to cover up who they are. And everybody loves them. And you're just the one that's sitting in silence, seeing things. But then you're crazy once you call it out. Once you call it out, you're crazy. Once you open your mouth, you're crazy. Once you say, I see what you did, you're crazy. Once they sneak you, and they do sneak you. They sneak you. They try to sneak you all the time. And then if you notice, because sometimes you just got to look without looking, when they feel like they pulled something off, they get this smirk on their face. Like, it's just a smirk. It's a smirk. And they also, when they have everybody fooled, they be looking like, I can't believe I just pulled this off. I can't believe I pulled this off. They be looking so impressed. And then it's like, when you do something wrong, it's backwards. When you do something wrong, you feel, they feel so much prouder of themselves when they get over on somebody. Okay, they're going to try to tell you, oh, this is all you are. This is all you are. You're just a piece of... And... Please, honey, please stop. Stop. Because God defines who I am. God defines who I am. That's who defines who I am, is God. He defines who I am. Because that's who I go to when I need peace. And that's another thing a narcissist tries to take away from you, peace. But this is how you know once you have regained your peace and you're peaceful and you're at peace because you know that you told them the truth. You know that you spoke up for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. They want you to be the inferior one. And they don't understand who you are. And if they would heal, if they would work inside, look inside themselves and heal, then they would understand who they are. But they want to be a piece of you. They want to be a piece of you so bad. They're jealous of who you are. Jealous of the way you walk. Jealous of the way you talk. Jealous of the blah, 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 blah. Just little stupid, idiotic things, okay? Things that you don't even deserve. Things that you don't even deserve. You know what I'm saying? Because without God, I tell you that without God, there would be no peace. Without God, there would be no peace. Without God, there would be no release. Like, you wouldn't know what to do without God. And that's why I love God. I love God. You feel me? Because without him, there would be none. You wouldn't have any peace. You'd always be going through this, going through that, feeling this way, feeling that way. And the way that you're feeling is the way that they want you to feel. And the way that your head is down is how they want your head to be down. And the way that you're crying your eyes out is how they want you to be crying your eyes out. And they don't understand that that's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. They don't understand that. They think it works that way, but it doesn't work that way. But they like to play games. And I'm not into playing games. So I'm going to do part 2 after I walk back to my neighborhood, because somebody just pulled in and I don't know their intentions. I'll be all right.